So there's this chicken, right? This chicken walks into a library, flaps up to the librarian and squawks, "Book, book, book!" The librarian, a little taken aback, hands the chicken 3 books. Off the chicken went, only to return the next day, drop the books on the counter, and squawk, "Book, book, book!" This went on for weeks until one day the curious librarian decides to follow the chicken. She trails the chicken to a pond where a frog sat on a lily pad. The chicken shows the books to the frog, who only replies, "Read it, read it, read it." So, the moral of the story? Don't ask a chicken for book recommendations, and never ever trust a frog to review them. Now imagine a world where chickens are librarians, and frogs are literary critics. Sounds absurd, right? But that's the beauty of humor. It allows us to envision the most outrageous scenarios, making our everyday lives seem a bit more colorful, a bit more interesting, and a lot more fun. Take the chicken librarian, for instance. Picture it squawking at you for returning a book late, pecking at the keyboard with its beak, or flapping its wings in exasperation when you can't remember your library card number. It's a silly scene, isn't it? And the frog critic, imagine it croaking out eloquent literary reviews, its bulging eyes scanning the pages of the latest bestseller, its webbed feet flipping pages as it lounges on a lily pad. It's a whimsical image, isn't it? Humor in its many forms, from slapstick to sarcasm, from puns to play on words, has the power to turn the mundane into the magnificent, the dreary into the delightful, and the ordinary into the extraordinary. It's the spice that adds flavor to life, the prism that refracts the light of reality into a rainbow of possibilities. So, to wrap it all up, remember the chicken librarian and the frog critic. Next time you're in a library, try not to imagine the librarian as a squawking chicken. And the next time you read a book review, try not to picture the critic as a croaking frog. It's a challenge, isn't it? But hey, if you can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all, then humor has done its job, making your world a bit more vibrant, a bit more intriguing, and a whole lot more entertaining. After all, as someone once said, life is a tragedy for those who feel, and a comedy for those who think. So keep laughing, keep thinking, and keep seeing the humor in everything.